Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video and today I'm excited. I'm very excited. Now this was recommended in the comments of the last video I posted and I'm just like, come on, we have to react to this. So we're reacting to the average American versus the average British person. Now I already know this is going to spark a huge debate in the comments and I'm ready for it. Americans are better. No, I'm kidding. I already know, like, this is just gonna be so. I'm ready. So yeah, I think this goes. I read the description is like it goes through their salaries or something. I don't know. It said who's better, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, let's see who's better. I'm curious, man. Who's better? I think I know the answer. I think you guys know the answer too. Come on. I need to get my American flag wallet out. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually curious though. What's the differences?
Two of the closest allies in the world today are the United States of America and the United Kingdom of Great Britain, with both countries considering their bilateral partnership to be the strongest of bonds. The British-American bloodline runs deep, with millions of Americans identifying themselves as having either English, Scottish, Welsh, or Scotch-Irish ancestry. Given these close ties, we thought it would be fun to compare these two powerful nations in this episode of the infographic show, The Average American versus the Average Brit.
Oh no.
Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so that you can be part of our notification squad. First of all, we should explain what the United Kingdom of Great Britain is, as it's often an area of confusion. When we talk about the UK, we are referring to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, which is a sovereign state consisting of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The average Brit we are discussing today is someone from the UK.
Okay.
In terms of ancestral relations, according to a Census Bureau American Community Survey, nearly 27 million people identified as being part English, over 5.5 million said Scottish, about 5 million said Scotch-Irish, and nearly 2 million said Welsh. Although Irish and German Americans make up larger portions of the US public, it's thought there are a lot more Americans that have Brit blood flowing through their veins but no longer consider themselves being anything other than a full-blooded American. With this in mind, we'll start with some comparisons of a physical nature. The average Brit stands just a fraction taller than the average American, with the BBC lately reporting that the average man in the UK is now 5 feet 10 inches and the average woman is 5 feet 5 inches. American men average 5 feet 9.5 inches and American women 5 feet 3.5 inches. Both countries are considered to be not so well proportioned when compared to other more developed nations, with a new report from the Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation stating that the USA is in 18th place on the world's most obese nations list. Only Egypt was the other populous nation in the top 20 countries, which was filled mostly by countries in the South Pacific. The UK, however...
Yo. Damn.
However, might also need to get in shape, with reports stating that obesity is a national tragedy and that by 2025 the UK will be the fattest country in Europe. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's latest report, the average American male is now 195.7 pounds and the average woman is 168.5 pounds. The average British man is 186.2 pounds and the average woman is 154 pounds.
Hold on, bro. 195? I did not realize that. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, you guys are definitely healthier than us. Oh my gosh. I'm not 195 though. You guys have seen me. You saw me in the 5K subscriber special. I'm skinny. But bro, that is disgusting. That's obese.
Does the fact both countries are perhaps on the heavy side influence life expectancy? American men on average will live to 77.11 years and American women 81.94. Citizens of the United Kingdom can expect to clock out at a similar age on average, with male life expectancy standing at 79.1 and female life expectancy 82.8. The median age, meaning half the country is older and half the country younger, is 37.8 in the USA for men and women and right on 40 in the UK. Which country is making more babies at the moment? Current statistics state that the US and UK are similar here, with births per woman in America averaging 1.84 and in the UK 1.9. Marriage rates have decreased in many developed nations over the last few decades. According to the CDC, in 2015, 6.8 people per 1,000 of the total population tied the knot in the USA, while in the UK that number was 4.5 per 1,000. Around 42% of UK marriages end in divorce, with almost half of US marriages ending the same way. On that sobering...
Yo, I'm telling you, everybody watching this, make sure it's the right person, bro. I'm telling you.
No, we'll take a look at money matters. In terms of industry, both nations are considered champions of the world, but according to the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe, the USA citizen grosses a higher salary than the average UK person. The average gross salary in the USA was the 5th highest in the world at $4,893 per month, while the UK sat in 14th place on the list with an average of $3,461 per month. In terms of cost of living, Americans might need the few extra dollars, with one report putting the USA in 18th place in the world on a cost of living index and the UK in 29th place. We must also note that cost of living and wages can change dramatically from city to city. If we take a look at the economics Big Mac index, we find that the cost of a Big Mac in the US is $5.06, while the Brits only pay $3.73. At the same time, the index shows someone in London has to work on average 1 minute longer than someone in New York to buy the same burger. At the high end of the earnings scale, the US is home to the richest man on the planet, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, whose fortune amounts to around $87 billion. The richest person in the UK is actually listed as two brothers, who are part of the Hinduja family. Their net worth is around $16.9 billion, according to Forbes. In total, there are 134 billionaires based in the UK, according to the Sunday Times, while the USA has the most billionaires in the world at 565. What do America...
I'm gonna be honest though, proportionally I think we're about even in terms of like money, making money. Comment your jobs down below. I'm curious, what do you guys do for a living? Everybody, comment your jobs.
Americans and Brits get for all their hard work? Well, the Brits don't work as hard, according to one study that divided the total number of hours actually worked by the average number of people in employment per year. The USA was 16th on the list at 34.40 hours per week, and the UK was 24th on the list at 32.25 hours per week.
Come on, guys,
the Brits also get more time off, with workers by law given 5.6 weeks of paid vacation time per year. In the US, there is no such law, and paid time off is an agreement made between the employer and the employee. The average paid days off in the US is said to be about 10 days, with that number increasing with the number of years in a certain job. The UK has less public holidays though, at 8 days, with the US enjoying 10 national public holidays. Americans may work harder, but they also seem to be getting more for their buck. While the British public have been dealing with drastically increasing property prices, they also live in very small abodes. Studies have found that Britain's houses on average are some of the smallest in Europe at around 818 square feet. American citizens on average can enjoy much larger living areas, with the average house size being around 2,160 square feet. The US also has more in terms of vehicle ownership. America is third on the list of number of vehicles owned per 1,000 people at 797, excluding motorcycles and anything else on two wheels. The UK lies in 34th place on the same list with 519 vehicles per 1,000 people. Rising property prices, expensive cars. What does this mean in terms of borrowing money? Household debt statistics, which is measured by all money owed to financial institutions, whether it be for a house or BMW, has both the UK and the US in the top 10 countries of the world. For 2016, the UK was in 6th place on the household debt list, and the US not far behind in 7th place. UK citizens looking for a higher education and a good start in life might also have to take on a lot of debt before they actually embark on a career. While much of Europe enjoys a free ride or low-cost higher education, England is now said to be the most expensive place in the world to get a college degree. The latest reports state UK nationals attending an English university can expect annual tuition to be $11,715 compared to the $9,410 Americans pay on average per year. On average, the class of 2016 in the USA owed around $37,172 in loans, while students graduating from a university in England could expect to owe as much as something in the region of $40,000 to $55,000. Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland all have cheaper university tuition fees, or no tuition fee for Scottish people studying in Scotland. Students may still have to borrow to study though, with a recent report by the Student Loans Company stating the average student debt in Northern Ireland and Scotland was around $26,000 and $15,000 respectively. The Welsh have part of their tuition fees paid for by the Welsh government, but students still rack up debts on average of around $24,000. UK citizens may take some comfort in matters of healthcare, with most costs...
Man, we just reacted to a video about this. Oh, it's so painful. Why is the US like this?
Covered by Britain's National Health Service. Americans are not so fortunate, with an article in The Atlantic this year stating that more than a quarter of Americans said that someone in their household was struggling to pay off crushing medical debts. With that, we come to the end of today's show. Head on over to the comment section to let us...
Of course they end it right there. Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. After watching that video... Okay, listen. First of all, it's one source. Like, I don't know where they got their sources from. Regardless, though, the general statistics, the United Kingdom and the US are very, very similar. However, I almost said however. On the healthcare side of things, I think the healthcare is the biggest difference. In terms of the cost of living and the wages, pretty similar. Age difference, you know, in terms of the weight too. Like America is just so fat, bro. We're so fat, it's disgusting. But healthcare, I don't know. Coming into this, I was like, my very American mindset had me thinking we're the best. But I don't know, man. United Kingdom's looking rather enticing. You know what I mean? Might have to be a international student or something for grad school. We'll see. But I'm kidding. Maybe not. Have to visit. But anyways, yeah. Average American versus average British person. Like I said, guys, comment your occupation down below. I'm actually curious. What do you guys do for a living? And yeah, we're not gonna say, oh, the Americans better, or oh, British people are better. You know, it's very subjective. But I know all you guys are gonna be like, oh, we're better. America sucks. Man, I wouldn't be disagreeing with you there. But anyways, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, also hit the notification bell so y'all know when I post. And yeah, check out my Patreon in the description if you want to support me even further. Much appreciated. I post all my blocked reactions there and tons of other extra content. And you can chat with me too. If you want to message me, you can literally just talk to me there. I always respond. So yeah, check that out if you want, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.